Hello everyone. I've been asked to share a little bit of my story, so I'd better start at the beginning. I was born and brought up in Essex, and my parents were both Christians. In fact, on my mum's side especially, they were Christians going back generations. From the beginning I was taken to church and taught to pray and read the Bible, and I always knew that God was with me. But it was always made clear to me that having Christian parents and going to church didn't make me a Christian. That was something I had to decide for myself. When I was young, I wanted to make sure that I was a Christian, so I took lots of opportunities to make that decision. I remember signing a commitment card at our children's club when I was about 7. And as we lived by the seaside, we enjoyed having CSSM beach missions each summer, and I made a commitment there when I was 11. Later, after we'd moved house and churches, I made another commitment at a youth weekend when I was 13. I think I just wanted to be sure, because I knew that I let God down many times. I think it was only when I was baptised when I was 15 that I really felt that real assurance of God's salvation and that I was safe in Him. I went away to university, and that deepened my faith because I had to lean on God more. And although a lot of the experience was great, there were times when I felt lonely. It was then that I was so blessed by the words of an old hymn that is still a favourite today, and that's "Great is thy faithfulness." I'm sure a lot of you know it. I'd known and sung it in childhood, but I kept coming back to it as the words were so encouraging. As university was ending, I was looking for work, and one line that particularly was a blessing to me then was that all I have needed, your hands have provided. It wasn't all that I wanted, but all that I needed. And that has been so true. God provided me with a job, and it was in a new place where I didn't know anyone. But our minister from our home church told me of a church that his brother went to that was in the same area. And so I went along that first Sunday after I changed area, and everyone was so warm and friendly, and I was invited to lunch by our minister's brother and his wife and was made to feel at home there. It was while I was there that I met and then married Stuart, and we sang "Great is thy faithfulness" at our wedding. God has been so faithful to me throughout my life, and especially in difficult times. Like when our younger daughter was very ill as a baby, and we almost lost her at one point. We were so blessed by our church family, who came visiting me when I was in hospital with her, and even travelling up to Great Ormond Street when we were there, making us meals and helping us with our toddler. Although that time was worrying and stressful, looking back on it, it was amazing how we were given the strength that we needed and the peace to just trust God and keep going. And then more recently, when my mum was ill with cancer and I was travelling back and forth to Essex every week to support her, God gave me the energy and strength I needed, even when I felt weak, and how God took her to Himself at just the right time. The words of the song are so true. All I have needed, your hands have provided. Great is your faithfulness. I love the words of the last verse. Pardon for sin and a peace that endures. Thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide. Strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. Blessings all mine with 10,000 besides. May you be blessed by our faithful God today. Have a great day.